Belief in success is the first step toward achieving it. Every accomplishment begins with the conviction that it is possible. When a person truly believes in their abilities, they generate the energy, determination, and clarity necessary to find solutions, overcome obstacles, and attract external support. Self-belief acts as a driving force that propels every action, guiding the mind to focus its efforts on achieving concrete and meaningful goals. Thinking big is not an act of fantasy, but a practical tool that expands the perception of what can be achieved and prepares the ground for extraordinary results. One of the main obstacles to success is excusitis, the tendency to justify inaction with external reasons or perceived limitations. This mental condition manifests in thoughts, such as "I can't because of my health," "I'm too young or too old," "I'm not intelligent enough," or "I'm unlucky." Each excuse limits the ability to act and slows progress. Overcoming these barriers requires taking responsibility for decisions, recognizing that success depends on one's own actions, and eliminating the habit of blaming external factors. Awareness of this limitation and consistent practice of acting without excuses strengthen confidence and determination. Confidence is built through practice and action. Fear is largely psychological and arises from negative imaginations or anticipations of failure. Although it appears real, its effect can be controlled through decisive action and gradual exposure to situations that generate fear. The golden rule for overcoming fear is to act. Each deliberate step reinforces internal security and weakens the paralyzing influence of anxiety. Adopting a positive attitude, focusing on past successful experiences, and repeating consistent actions are strategies that consolidate self-confidence. Action not only reduces fear, but creates a cycle of learning, strengthening, and progress. Thinking big involves projecting the mind beyond immediate limits and visualizing ambitious goals. The results achieved are proportional to the size of the thoughts that generate them. Large goals create large efforts, which in turn generate significant results. Expansive thinking allows one to identify opportunities that remain hidden to those who limit themselves to small or ordinary objectives. Visualizing achievements and acting with conviction directs attention and resources toward realizing meaningful goals. This ability to imagine and plan on a broad scale is a central principle for achieving excellence in any area of life. Creativity is an essential component for transforming ideas into effective actions. Thinking and dreaming creatively involves finding new ways to do something, improving processes, and generating innovative solutions. Being receptive to experiences, learning from others, questioning established habits, and practicing active observation enables the identification of improvement opportunities. Listening, asking questions, and reflecting foster the ability to generate viable and effective alternatives. Creativity does not depend on luck or innate talent. It is the result of conscious mental habits, discipline, and openness to new perspectives. Self-image and one's perception of oneself are critical for interactions with others and achieving results. Believing in one's own importance and cultivating a positive sense of personal value directly influence how others perceive and respond. This principle is reinforced through daily practices of self-affirmation, positive language, care for appearance, and adopting attitudes that reflect security and determination. Building a solid self-image allows projecting authority, credibility, and confidence, facilitating productive relationships and growth opportunities. Environment and interpersonal relationships act as amplifiers of success. Surrounding oneself with people who provide knowledge, experience, and positive attitudes enhances personal and professional development. The quality of interactions and the conscious selection of contacts influence mindset, motivation, and readiness for action. Adjusting and shaping the environment strategically creates a favorable context for learning, inspiration, and goal attainment. Additionally, maintaining cooperative, enthusiastic, and generous attitudes reinforces reciprocity and support from others. The habit of immediate action is essential to overcome inertia and avoid paralyzing perfectionism. Waiting for ideal conditions or spontaneous motivation delays results and limits growth. Constant and deliberate action, even when conditions are not perfect, allows progress, builds confidence, and uncovers practical solutions. Each step taken creates momentum, strengthens skills, and fosters personal security. The deliberate practice of turning ideas into effective actions is a principle that links thought and tangible results. Failures and defeats are opportunities for learning and strengthening. Each setback provides valuable information about processes, decisions, and attitudes that can be improved. Transforming negative experiences into constructive lessons allows adjusting strategies, maintaining motivation, and persisting in the pursuit of goals. Resilience, adaptability, and the ability to learn from mistakes are qualities that distinguish those who achieve outstanding results from those who give up when facing difficulties. Setting clear goals and using objectives as a guide for growth is a central principle of success. Goals provide direction, focus, and criteria for evaluating progress. It is advisable to define short-term, medium-term, and long-term objectives. Write them down, review them regularly, and commit to achieving them. Goals not only guide action, but also stimulate creativity, planning, and the discipline necessary to attain them. Moreover, keeping attention on what one wants to achieve prevents distraction and strengthens persistence. Strategic leadership thinking combines empathy, consideration, and continuous improvement. Putting oneself in others' shoes, exchanging ideas, and maintaining humane treatment builds strong relationships and fosters collaboration. Effective leaders focus on progress and excellence in their actions, promote autonomy, and encourage the development of those around them. Reflecting periodically on objectives, adjusting plans, and observing the effects of decisions strengthens leadership ability and allows a positive influence on the environment. Positive thinking toward others and a willingness to collaborate create a multiplying effect in achieving goals. Valuing, encouraging, and recognizing the qualities of others strengthens relationships and builds networks of mutual support. The combination of positive attitude, empathy, and coherent action helps construct an environment conducive to shared success and enhances the ability to influence people and circumstances favorably. The connection between thought, action, and results is a guiding thread throughout every principle of success. Believing in oneself, eliminating excuses, overcoming fear, thinking big, being creative, maintaining a positive self-image, managing the environment, cultivating constructive attitudes, acting consistently, learning from failures, setting clear goals, and leading with empathy are interdependent strategies. Simultaneous and conscious practice of these principles generates synergy between the mind, decisions, and actions, maximizing the likelihood of achieving meaningful objectives. In summary, success is not the product of luck or innate talent, but the deliberate development of beliefs, habits, and attitudes. The mind functions like a broadcasting station, sending signals of confidence, creativity, and determination that influence reality and others' perceptions. Every thought, action, and decision either reinforces or weakens the path to personal and professional fulfillment. Therefore, adopting consistent and conscious practices in positive thinking, decisive action, and relationship management forms the foundation for achieving extraordinary results. The process of personal growth requires self-awareness, discipline, and continuous practice. Integrating self-belief, consistent action, creativity, strategic planning, and empathetic leadership enables systematic progress toward higher goals. Thinking big, acting with conviction, learning from each experience, and maintaining constructive relationships not only generates success, but also satisfaction, well-being, and the ability to positively influence the environment. Personal and professional transformation is the consequence of the conscious application of universal principles that connect mind, action, and results. Finally, the power of thinking big lies in the ability to project the mind toward higher possibilities. Assume responsibility, act decisively, and maintain a positive attitude in the face of challenges. Every individual has the opportunity to develop beliefs and habits that allow them to overcome limitations, learn from failures, generate innovation, and lead effectively. Coherent application of these principles builds a solid path toward excellence, where confidence, creativity, action, and positive interaction with others become the pillars of lasting success and personal fulfillment.